Today I'm going to be sharing one of my law of attraction success stories and what steps I actually took to manifest a job offer on the spot. Hey guys, I'm Kim and welcome back to the Higher Vibes Tribe community where we talk about everything law of attraction, mindset, and becoming your highest self. Today I'm going to be sharing exactly how I manifested a job offer on the spot. Hopefully that gives you some inspiration, proof, and encouragement that the law of attraction does actually work. So yeah, grab a snack, grab a drink because it's going to be more of a chatty video. So let's rewind back to last year. I had just left an insanely crazy job. Literally, guys, I would work like 16 hours a day. It was not the vibe in terms of work-life balance. Lots of other things were great about it, but in terms of having a work-life balance, yeah, that was non-existent. So I left that job and actually went on a solo trip to Europe. And then after that, I came back and reality hit me like a truck and I'm like, oh man, now it's time to get another job. For those of you who don't know, I actually work in auditing, which is the accounting field. I have a bachelor's in accounting. So I basically go around to other businesses and then I check all their accounting work and their financial statements and make sure they're not lying and that everything is presented accurately and properly. So yeah, that's my job. Fun stuff. But like I said, reality hit me like a truck and I realized I had to get another job. So, I started applying for some jobs and I applied for some managerial positions. So this is a step above my position that I had before, but I decided, why don't I just apply anyway? So I did, and I got a call back for an interview. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying this so far, I would really appreciate it if you could take a second to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. It would really help me grow and get this message out to as many people as possible. So yeah, I got a call back for the interview, and I was told that I was going to be 2 people interviewing me. Awesome. So I did my usual prep and whatever. I researched the company, thought about my own experience, and anticipated questions that they could ask me in the interview. I got my outfit ready as I usually would, and I pretty much printed my resume and had everything ready to go. So I still took inspired action. It wasn't like I just wanted this job and decided I was going to manifest it and then sit there and do nothing. No, I still did everything I could and that was in my control to make sure that I was going to be successful in this interview. I really like to think of manifestation as we still need to do everything we possibly can and that is in our control to prepare and to make our manifestation come true. The universe just kind of fills in the blanks and helps us out with the stuff that we can't really control, such as getting the right people to come into our life or the right opportunities. So in addition to preparing and doing everything I could, I also decided to visualize how the interview would go a few days up until the interview. So for the few days leading up to it, I would visualize exactly how I wanted the interview to go. So I saw myself getting ready for the interview, putting on my makeup, wearing exactly what I was going to wear on the day, which was this gray dress, this black blazer, and these black heels that I was going to wear. I saw myself driving there. I looked up on Google Maps what the place looked like so I could have a better visual representation in my mind. So I saw myself driving there, parking, getting out, going inside, and then I visualized the receptionist greeting me, telling me to sit down and wait. And then I saw 2 interviewers come and greet me and lead me to the room, and then I just saw them asking me questions and I was answering them, nailing every single one, and they just loved everything I had to say. And then at the end, just for fun, I decided to visualize them saying, hey, we don't usually do this, but you're just the perfect candidate for this job. So we just want to offer you the job on the spot and, we'll send you the official details later on. But right now, we just want to give you this verbal agreement that we're offering you the job. Then I saw myself shaking their hands, leaving, and then driving away all happy. And it honestly felt so real in my head. I did it for the few days leading up to the interview. And honestly, I got to a place where I felt like it was already mine. Like I just knew it was going to happen. I knew I was going to get the job and I knew they were going to offer me the job on the spot. I knew they were going to love me and I knew they were going to think I was the perfect candidate for the job. And keep in mind, this was a position I had never gotten before. So it's not like I knew I was going to get it because I was aiming lower than a position I had already had or anything like that. And I've also never gotten a job offered to me on the spot. So it's not like this is something that happens to me all the time. I just want to throw it in for fun and see if it would happen. And that's the thing about manifesting. You can't take it so seriously. You just have to be fun and airy and lighthearted about it. Just like, oh yeah, I wonder if I can make this happen, and then go about it playfully. So now the actual day comes around. I put on that exact same outfit, the gray dress, the black blazer, and the black heel. I get in my car and drive over there. I park in the spot that I saw myself parking in when I was outside the building, walked inside, and the receptionist did greet me and she told me to sit down and wait for the interviewer. A few minutes later, 2 interviewers come down the hallway and then lead me into the boardroom. I sit down and they start asking me a lot of questions, and honestly, I answered every single one perfectly. They loved everything I had to say, and honestly, I'm not bragging here. I just want to show you. And I honestly feel like this is because of not only my preparation of researching the company and thinking of my answers, but also taking care of my energy, spending that time visualizing so I was in the right mindset and I was feeling so good about the interview already. There was no other option but for me to be successful. And I really just want to show you that anyone can do this and you can make your manifestations happen too. And like during the conversation, it was almost like deja vu in a way. Like, whoa, I've already seen this happen in my head and now it's just playing out exactly like that in front of my eyes. It was just a really cool experience and I couldn't stop smiling while the whole thing was going on. It was honestly just a super cool experience. The interviewers literally could not stop nodding and smiling. And then at the end of the interview, both of them literally looked at each other and said, yeah, you know, we don't usually do this, but I think we're on the same page here and we want to offer you the job on the spot. You just seem like the perfect candidate that's going to be able to help take our business where we want to take it. And we'll send you all the details later in your official offer letter. Bam. Exactly like how I saw it in my head. And you know, the thing is, I didn't even feel that shocked or surprised or anything because I just felt it so deeply. Like I already knew it was mine. So it wasn't like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. It was more like, oh yeah, I knew this was coming and now here it is. So the most crazy part of this whole story is that I actually didn't even end up accepting that job offer. Even though this job interview played out exactly how I wanted it to and how I saw it in my head, I was doing a bunch of different interviews at that time and I ended up getting something even better. But I did struggle with the decision to let this job offer go just because I had manifested it so perfectly. But something else I want to say about manifestation and trusting the universe is you can't be scared to say no to an opportunity if it doesn't feel right just because you're scared another one won't come by. You need to know that you can have whatever job you want, the perfect job that fits all of your requirements. You need to trust and know that you can make this happen for yourself, so don't trick yourself into thinking this is the best opportunity I'm going to get or this is the only one I can get, because you got to know that you have the ability to create anything you want in this life. And again, I know that everyone is different and you might just have to take whatever job you can get because of your situation, and I completely understand. But what I'm trying to say is don't be forced into accepting something just because you think it's the only one you're going to get. And you can use this exact same method to manifest pretty much anything you want in life. Just visualize it and make it feel super real. Know that it's already yours. Do this by realizing your own power and knowing that you have the ability to create anything that you want. And with practice, you can really perfect this method. I have an entire video on visualization, so I will link that up there for you guys. It's honestly my favorite way to manifest, and I think it's really effective. So yeah, that video just is a more in-depth version about exactly how to manifest through visualization. So yeah, the main takeaway I want you guys to have today is to know that you can manifest and create anything you can imagine. Let this be proof that literally anyone can do it. You just gotta know that you can have it. If you enjoyed this video at all, please like and subscribe. And also, if you guys have any manifestation stories, please share them with me down below. I would love to read them. And as always, until next time, sending good vibes your way.